Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing NASUS mid lane versus a Victor inside of a normal game. We are going to be building full crit NASUS because how his Q works is infinite scaling, just like Vigar. Kind of funny, they have a infinite scaling on their side. Whenever we last hit, we make our Q stronger, and if we build crit with that, we can make it so we hit really damn hard because you have permanent stacking. For some reason, League of Legends reset all of my settings, so I just realized I don't have timestamps on. So let me just turn on everything real fast. So now we can actually see time in the thing. So that's how you can like time flashes and stuff. So anyways, it looks like all of them are silver and gold, so no platinum or diamond players today inside my normal game because sometimes there is. And also, I don't know what it is, but I swear, whenever settings get changed, it always feels as though something is off. I don't know what it is, but something feels different, and I hate it. I hate the feeling so much. During the early game, your Q cooldown is honestly on a pretty high cooldown, so it's gonna not be very easy to, I guess it's kind of easy to get the last hits occasionally, but we're not gonna be able to do too much stacking because it's on such a high cooldown. Nasus's passive is actually lifesteal, so thankfully when we are hitting creeps, we actually can lifesteal a lot. And one of the most, the biggest things of playing Nasus versus low elo or playing melee against low elo, I guess, just melee in general is something that some people struggle with. But you notice that he never really pressures as much as high elo. If you've watched any of my other videos playing high elo versus melee versus range matchups, you'll notice that they will be auto attacking you all the time and pressuring you. But you can see that he's not doing too much auto trading. I shouldn't be getting hit by these auto attacks. I'm kind of letting him do it, but the thing that you want to do is just never step up unless you need to go for a creep. So when creeps get low, that's when I step up. And then I back away. I don't need to be up in the wave anymore. There's literally no reason for me to be up. And then once creeps get low again, all you do is go back up again. It's a very simple concept, but if you can get used to that, that's like the beginner part. The next part is to wait for ability cooldowns to be down. So he just used Q. Not sure if you just noticed. So that's one ability down. He still has his E, that's okay. He doesn't have Q. His Q is honestly more threatening than his E early on because it's a shield that deals damage, and then also he auto-attacks you for damage, so it's like a double whammy. But that's the thing that I'm paying attention to. The other thing to pay attention to is when he goes for last hits himself, you can step up. So let's say this creep, I CS, same time as he CS's. He didn't CS there. He could have, but he didn't. Oh, we definitely can fight this. I can just wither him, and then we can just run him down with Ghost. Your Q is also an auto-attack reset, so I'm just going to auto-attack this guy a few times, but we're not going to be able to kill him or anything. My wave is in a pretty good spot. This guy does have TP, though, so we're not going to be able to, like, punish him too crazily. Like, we can't, like, dive or anything. If anything, if he's in danger, he can just base and TP back. So I'm probably going to back myself and just leave, because I'm completely out of mana. If Karthus wants to dive, you do you. I'm out of here. I'm already CSing very well. I'm pretty happy about getting an early kill. And Vigar has 2 kills bot lane. So I'm actually just going to get CDR immediately. I know that they have a lot of crowd control. Like, I'm talking about a ridiculous amount. But let's just pretend that they don't have crowd control and pretend that I'm a good player, and we'll dodge the crowd control. And I just want to get as much ability haste as possible early, because if I can make this cooldown shorter, we can get more stacks quicker, right? I don't even care about killing this guy. Plus, I have level 2 boots now, so if I ever get ganked by Udyr, theoretically, I'm ungankable, because I could always just run away after I wither. So, I'm not really that scared. We do have red buff as well, which is super sick, so we have like a little bit of regen, plus we get this slow on him if we ever do want to pressure him, but he just uses E. Okay, let's just wither this guy and run away. This is exactly what I'm talking about, level 2 boots. I'm actually shocked that he didn't get an auto attack off. He's doing good poke now that he's leveled up. But the thing about Nasus is, My lifesteal also scales a little bit, so sometimes it can get kind of hard to kill me faster than he runs out of mana. He might be able to, though. Victor does deal pretty damn good poke damage. He's hitting his E's. Right now, see how he's stepping up for this creep? That makes me safe. Every single time that he goes for these creeps, I know that I'm okay, because he's actually going to be going for them, even with his spells. So I'm not trying to stay inside of low creeps as well, which is something that you also should be paying attention to. Okay, let's just make him panic ult. It only hit me one time, so barely did any damage, and now he doesn't have it. So now we're in a really good spot. So all we did was wither and pretend that we're going to go on him, and he just panicked. He didn't need to use ulti or anything, but because he did, that just makes my laning phase even easier now. So we're just holding the wave here to make it so it's always on my side. So I'm pulling this over here, and then he has to step up for the creeps and stuff. And this just makes it so I'm ungankable, because who's gonna gank this? It's ungankable. And also, he's vulnerable. So if I wither him, and Karthus comes behind him, see where my Karthus is now, it's actually gankable, because he'll be slowed and have to run all the way back to tower. Of course, if Karthus came in through lane, it wouldn't be possible, but if he somehow finds a flank position, definitely is. Guess I didn't show my runes this game. Just to talk about the runes before I even show them, my rune setup, I decided to go for a rune setup that gives utility rather than damage. So rather than Conqueror, or Dark Harvest, or Press the Attack, those runes that give damage, right? I decided to go for Phase Rush, because I want to make it just so I can chase people down very easily, and also because I'm going to be going full crit, all I need to do is hit them with 2 Qs. I don't need to stack Conqueror, I don't need to stack Press the Attack. The most important thing is being on top of people. So that's my philosophy. Also, it keeps you safe during the early game. So, that's pretty sick, too. Let's just ulti here. I don't have enough mana for my next Q, but I do now. I'm just waiting for him to get low so I can bop him. When you last hit with your Q on creeps, you get 3. But when you last hit champions, you get plus 12. So we got plus 12 there on him, so I saved it. It doesn't show mana. I need to turn that on because, as I said, the settings got screwed up earlier, but... I don't even know where that is. Show mana costs. Show mana costs? Show spell cost. It costs 20, and I knew it cost 20, so... Sheen. And believe it or not, we're gonna go for this. And the reason for going this is it's crit, but it's Sheen, which is very good for Nasus for last hits, and also for poke, because you hit them hard with this Sheen hit, and also this deals good damage as well, because we have quite a few stacks on it. But it also gives CDR, and like no crit items give CDR during the early game, unless you like go to Navori Quick Blades, which sounds absolutely terrible as a first item. So I'm gonna proc Phase Rush and leave. Look at that. Fast trade just to proc our Phase Rush so we can get out. And we get his ultimate again. Let's get that cannon. Also, because we deal more damage with our Sheen, look how much we're healing now. Because our passive is 14% lifesteal. We're healing for 70. It's really nice. So we actually can heal up quite a bit of the poke that he does to us. And now if he steps up, we can probably just kill, because all we need to do is just hit Wither on him one time. So when he steps up for low creeps, that's when we'll go. Right? So I'll flash over, and then we just Q one more time. I want to flash over his stun. I waited to not flash. No reason to burn flash, unless you have a reason to do it. And my reason was to don't get hit by his CC. That's it. So as soon as I saw where he put it, I can flash on him. If I flash preemptively, and I just immediately went on him, what would he do? He would just put his gravity field on top of himself. Then what? Like, I cannot get out of the gravity field because I don't have flash anymore. So make sure that you're not, like, just burning it randomly to chase people down, but you have a reason. We saw him flash mid. I actually didn't even know he had flash. Vigar is just like me. Look at him. He's 4-0. And now that we know that he has no flash from earlier, we can do something aggressive with our own. So it's a matter of just thinking about the play before you do it. And that also comes from experience. It's not like it's like coming out of nowhere. I know that if you're completely new to League of Legends, you wouldn't even understand like certain things to do. That's the hard part. To be honest, everything that I talk about for like improving your own gameplay is just from experience and then putting that experience into gameplay. You know? It's like doing basic math. Like, yeah, 2 + 2 is 4, but then nobody taught you what addition is. So how are you supposed to know, right? That's the problem with, like, learning. How are you supposed to know? Let's just go take his raptors, because we don't have anything to do right now. Because diving him is maybe a bit too hard, so we can just start doing this. Also, it doesn't deal damage because of lifesteal, and also these are pretty easy to get. And just wait for the next wave. We max Wither next because the Wither is really, really powerful. I made him use Gravity Field. I wonder if my ability is actually on a lower cooldown than his ability. So I'm gonna try to play around tower aggro here. Okay, nice. So I played around his Gravity Field cooldown. His W, the thing that he puts down, I'm pretty sure it's on a higher cooldown than my own ability. So all I did was just wait for it to my Wither to be back up, and he just used Gravity Field, so it should still be down. And then we kind of kited around tower, so we bop, and then run out of tower range, then come back in, over and over again. Like how much damage we do to tower because we have 300 stacks already. I have all the kills on the team, I just realized. I'd get this tower, and then I can just fight this guy, maybe? Oh my god, that hit way harder than I thought. That wasn't even a crit. That hit way harder than I expected. I like how I talked about I was going to show runes. This guy doesn't have ultimate, right? He used it, right? Did he? I actually don't know. I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to back. Anyways, these are the runes that I'm taking. So I have movement speed because all that matters is staying on top of them. And then the next thing is I have healing from the Revitalize, and also Dune Quiver. Sorry, I had to think about what I wanted to buy. I think this is good, the Mortal Shield Bow. But also we're going for Second Wind, just in case the person played very aggressive on me. That makes the laning phase a little bit easier, because as you saw, even though he could have probably pressured me harder, I still did get to like half HP, like level 1 or 2, right? So I'm trying to make it so I can survive laning phase, because I will. It's melee versus ranged. I need it. Yeah. Let's just start taking a little bit of camps just to get more stacks here. Now, when we get into team fighting versus these players that are fed, our main goal is not being CC'd. That's literally it. So, Veigar Cage, if it's down. Are we safe to run up then? Yeah. Other things. Seraphine. Is Seraphine ulti down? Yeah, like, those are the things that I'm going to be looking for. That's all I need to pay attention to. Things that counter me. The damage, yeah, it might kill me if I literally walk and everything, but normally you're going to get crowd controlled, and that's how you get damage on you. Yeah. I was thinking about how I could fight, but as soon as I went in, I already knew it was over. It's really good that Veigar got it, because honestly, he's already so fed that him getting more fed, I think, isn't a problem. I'd rather him get it than Victor, so Victor, like, stays kind of, like, in useless territory where he doesn't have too many items, and this guy just gets stronger, and he's the only person that we need to kill. So, I really don't mind that he got the kill. I'm hoping that we get enough stacks that we can, like, two-shot people. I don't know about one-shot. I don't even know how much damage this build can realistically do. I didn't go into practice pool to test it. This could be huge. They might overextend for this, and then we can go for them. Oh, you just Draven ulti backwards! Got her. Let's just kill this guy. That also procs Phase Rush. Just keep spamming Q. Just keep spamming Q. All I'm doing is Q auto attack move over and over again. So, like, it will just automatically... If somebody goes stealth and there are no other creeps around you, all you can do, like, is just attack move on the ground like this, and it will automatically target the nearest target. The issue is if they're in creeps. Because if they're in creeps and I do it, this will happen. And I'll go for whatever is closest target. But because Vayne wasn't near anything, I can just attack move the ground, and it will automatically target her as soon as she shows up. It's kind of a neat trick to, like, counter stealth. That's also if you walk into a brush, too. Like, let's say somebody walks into a brush, and you don't know if they're going to flank you. You can, like, do this. And then it will automatically hit them with your attack move. Okay, he just used his stun. Oh, nice kiting, dude. I might be dead here. Oh, I couldn't even auto-attack one time. Also, I had so much money. We didn't get a buy before that fight. Victor is the one who got the thing. It looks like my team is still getting a few kills, though, at least. Oh, nice. Timo's doing really good at kiting. Huge. We were really weak there. Look at what this guy had, like, in items. I expect him to be stronger. Maybe... Anyways. I didn't get a buy yet. If I had the shield from Shield Bow, I probably could have actually lived. Okay, the next item we go is Infinity Edge. I.e. Oh, Infinity. Fine, I'll actually type it out. The reason for Infinity Edge is Infinity Edge gives bonus crit only when you have 60% crit chance. So because all crit items give 20%. All of them. You think you NASUS, huh? Woof. Or robotic wolf, I guess, since I'm playing this skin. The only way Vayne beats me is she does not get withered. That's literally it. Come here. Just kiting towards my team here. Oh, that guy's dead too. Alright, let's go back to hitting these. We actually lifesteal for so much because we have the shield bow and also we have our passive. So 19% lifesteal plus what? 7%? Plus also when my shield gets popped, it gives me, I think, more, right? You will never get on NASUS skill level so mechanically gifted. I actually don't even know what he's talking about. Anyways, back to farming, doing NASUS stuff. We have our Infinity Edge now, so... And Ghost, that's important. Having Ghost means that we can chase people down with our Phase Rush, and as soon as we get one kill, Ghost extends its duration, so you can have Ghost running like an entire team fight and just continue chasing people. That's why you run the ability. It's very powerful. But... we're just last hitting. You always let the cannon tank, because if you kill the cannon, these creeps might kill the casters fast. And then if they kill the casters fast, your Q won't come up fast enough, so you won't be able to get all the last hits. You're trying to make it so... Wait. Karthus DC'd? Oh, it's 4v5 right now. Interesting. I didn't even realize it's 4v5. Okay. We're in a good point. I wish that they had a different champion besides Vayne. Vayne, honestly, is one of those champions that actually is ridiculously strong versus my type of champion. Let's go over to the crit build and think about what we want to go next. Dude, we will hit so hard. Right now, this hits for 600 additional damage on top of this. So that's like 1k, and it can crit. $1.5k crit there, 1.6k crit there. I did not crit on that creep, even though I have a 75% chance. That sucks. What's awkward is we don't have engage. The engage is me running at them. We have a Soraka and a Draven. And a Teemo. And a Karthus. To be honest, even with Karthus, we wouldn't have engage anyways, I guess, so whatever. Is this warded? If this isn't warded, this is actually a really good spot to be in. Because if somebody face checks me, I can, like, one-tap them. Okay, we got ultis off. I'm like getting so ready to go in. If there's just like a little bit less people or the fight started a bit better, we honestly would be in a pretty good spot. The issue is the Vayne. That's literally it. If there was no Vayne, I would actually feel very confident in fighting. It's just her. Oh, Karthus is back. Sick. Oh, thank God. Keep last hitting. Or keep trying to defend. Should be okay here. Shouldn't be able to cage me. I guess I can maybe go. Let's see how much we lifesteal. That was a good amount. Oh! I just crit him for 1,000! All we need to do is Vayne Condemn, and then she's good. She's dead. This is going to be hard to chase down. Yeah, Duskblade makes it so you can one-shot and invis, but the thing is you don't have enough crit. You would have to, like, build it later or something. But that is something else you can do with Nasus. I mean, I flashed straight into the stun when I was trying to hit a Q. I thought that you could buffer your auto attack if you flash into the stun, but I guess you can't. So I was, like, banking on using my Q, flashing into the stun, but your Q still goes off because you still, flicked it, but I guess it just doesn't work that way, so my bad. That's okay. Oh, your team has stolen the dragon. Sick. Nice. The thing is I don't have ghosts anymore, so chasing this person down is so hard unless she lets me hit her with a wither. Also, I didn't mention this, your E shreds armor. So when you put it on top of people who are tanky, it will shred their armor. I am dead. I didn't have ulti. My ulti also increases magic resist and stuff that might keep me safe. So that's why I said one of the biggest threats is the Veigar. And getting CC'd is the problem. If I wasn't CC'd, maybe I could have gotten out of his W or Q, and then I don't get one shot, because his ultimate deals bonus damage based off of how low you are. Do I even want to build this item? This gives ghosting and also attacking the 4 times grants attack speed. Oh, no. What was... Attack damage, attack speed, crit chance, gives energized attacks, that's slow. Mercurial gives crit. You know, I think we should build this. This is gonna maybe, like, save us from getting CC'd, right? And it gives movement speed, too, and magic resist. And, yeah, so it gives everything we want. Because we definitely want to try to crit every single hit. This guy just used Flash. That's really important. Nice. Because Veigar used Flash now, it's going to be much more hard for him to escape in 1 minute and 20 seconds when I have my own. Huge. Oh, there is Pink Ward. I already deal enough damage. I don't need to stack more. All we need to do is just get a good team fight. Which might not be possible. Brock is dead, right? Yeah. Are they gonna push mid rather than do Baron? Teemo has pretty good traps down. Let's just let the wave come in, just see what they decide to do. If they step up, I have to back off, because getting stunned is a problem. I'm trying to bait out his stun. He used it. I don't see Vayne. Oh, there she is. She's waiting on the outskirt. That's why I'm, like, not immediately going in, because if I do go in and she's not here, we can win, but I don't think that she actually baits. She's just not showing herself. I'm just gonna use that to keep myself alive. So I purposely walked into the stun so I can get out of it so I don't get stunned by the... or hit by the comet, because the comet would deal too much damage. Man, I really wish we had freaking hard engage, man. 1000 damage crit. 700 damage crit, even though I was exhausted. I was exhausted. Look at our ghost. Our ghost is basically permanent at this point. I didn't even crit. Oh, see you later, bro. I only crit for 800, but it's. I think I didn't get the armor shred. And also, I still need Last Whisper. Yeah, but you saw how fast the Udyr died. What I did was I went on the outskirts, I dodged the Seraphine ulti, which is important, and also the Veigar wasn't caging me, so I'm not being CC'd. Inside of team fights, when it's front to back, which it kind of was, and also Vayne wasn't there, when it's front to back fights, you have to think of it as basically a DPS check on both sides. My DPS is very high, and so is Veigar's. But as soon as their tank dies, I basically two-shot everybody else. Dude, oh, I wish that we just didn't hit it. I wanted to kill it with my ability, but whatever. With my Q. The thing is, if you tank Baron, you deal half damage, so I was hoping my teammates would tank it, and then I would go for it, and they were for a second. Wait, this guy doesn't have Baron buff. The TP bot. Oh, he might kill my teammate, though. I definitely want to get a Iron Pot this game, because that will give more tenacity. So, that's another thing. We don't need damage, so we don't go Red Pot. We go Tenacity Pot for sure. We're up to almost 800 stacks. The biggest threat is still Vayne and crowd control. The Veigar damage, yeah, I mean, it's kind of important, but I'm not too worried about getting hit by it anymore because of what we have. If Vayne dies, I just instantly want to fight. This is not going to be a Vayne dies moment, is it? No, dude. This is just a everybody's dead moment. Dang, I think that's game over. I think that's game over. I don't know if Karthus is going to be able to solo defend this. The reason why we lost is because we were fighting inside a tiny corridor where Draven... I was hoping he could maybe pick, but I don't think he's actually that fed. Wait a second. Isn't this really good? Doesn't she die if you just press R? Oh. Wait? Draven's alive? Oh, tell me it's defendable. Guys, I'm almost up. Look at that. They don't even want to end. Okay, cool. Maybe we can just last it stuff. I didn't want to run towards that guy because over this wall I didn't know if I was going to get chased down. Alright, cool. We actually get a team fight when I have Ghost. Thank God. The tiny corridors are not a good place for me to fight. Plus, I'm full build now. Alright. The only thing we need to do is be in the middle of the fight at the beginning. Not in the middle where I'm just going to die to them, but in the middle where maybe I can kill one of them instantly. That's it. If I can kill one... we can kill all. And this is all warded, huh? Draven is like going for Vayne, I think, but he's probably gonna die. I mean, she's really fed. He's not. Did Vayne use ult? I don't even think she did. Damn. Her stealth is really annoying, so... I wish I can buy an iron pot, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. I just want my teammates to respawn so we can fight together. I'll even give inhib. It doesn't even matter. If they're not hitting Nexus, it's whatever. It doesn't do anything to us. I can go buy iron pot. And my teammates are alive now. Okay, cool. We are ready. That Vigar has a frozen heart. Okay, I managed to bop everybody on the head. I am critting for a lot, so all I'm doing is just smashing my Q button because your ultimate reduces the cooldown by like 50%. That's crazy. Man, if we had a wave, I could have just ended, but we can't. I can even sell my boots. It's not even worth going for this. It doesn't do anything. Someone's gonna back off. If I sold boots, what do I want? Like a death stance, probably. Because the death dance, we don't need crit because we're already at 100%. I don't even have enough. Having a death stance would mean that I'm just tankier. That's all. But I don't have ghost as well, which is a damn problem too. These fights are so hard still without ghost. Ghost was absolutely huge that fight. That's how I initially got on the Vigar. Wither her. Okay, she's dead. Just go on the dragon. Just don't get hit by that, please. Let me heal, please. We need a base. Please let me base. I don't even care if you all die because what matters is the Nexus. No, dude, the Teemo streams actually shredded these. Well played. Teemo. Wait, what? Oh, minion blocked. I can make it so he has no attack speed. Aw, he got it with the last auto attack. Damn. Nice try. Well, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. I tried my best to make it work. If I got the Wither off, if I didn't get minion blocked earlier, dude. If I didn't get minion blocked earlier, I might have been able to make it work. But we did it. We tried. So close. All I needed was one more team fight to win, and then if we won, we could easily just, probably just run it down mid with all of us, and we can probably try to make it so we, take towers instantly. So we just need to win one more time because with inhibs respawning, then you have waves to work with. The issue with losing all your inhibs is when you have no waves, you can't push to end. But anyways, hopefully you guys still enjoyed it, and it was entertaining, and I will see you guys in the next commentary. Bye.